What does it take to conquer the horizon? Not metaphorically. I mean actually ride in one direction and keep winning until the map gives up. It starts in 1162 on the brutal Mongolian steppe with a boy named Temüjin. No palace, no prophecy, just wind, grass, and tribes that would raid you for blinking wrong. His father, Yesügei, was a minor tribal chief, strong enough to have enemies, not strong enough to be safe. When Yesügei was poisoned, Temüjin's tribe didn't protect the family. They abandoned them. So Temüjin grew up starving, hunted, and at one point enslaved, chained and humiliated. Most stories would end there. His didn't. He escaped, and more importantly, he learned. On the steppe, weakness meant extinction. Loyalty was fragile. Alliances collapsed overnight. Power belonged to whoever could take it and keep it. So Temüjin did something revolutionary. He built loyalty through merit, not noble birth, not family name. If you were capable, you rose. If you were loyal, you were rewarded. If you betrayed him, you were permanently removed from the conversation. He reorganized warriors into disciplined units of tens, hundreds, and thousands. Structured, efficient, flexible. This wasn't just a tribe anymore. It was a machine. One by one, rival Mongol clans fell, through alliance or annihilation. And in 1206, at a grand assembly, Temüjin was given a new name, Genghis Khan. Universal ruler, bold title, even bolder follow-through. His first massive test beyond the steppe was northern China, ruled by the powerful Jin dynasty. Cities, walls, large standing armies. Genghis Khan brought speed. Mongol horse archers could ride for days, shoot accurately at full gallop, split into units, fake retreats, and regroup with terrifying coordination. They adapted siege technology from conquered engineers. They studied their enemies carefully. If a city surrendered, it often survived. If it resisted, it became a warning. The Jin dynasty began to crack under relentless pressure. Fortresses fell. Armies collapsed. The Mongols didn't just win battles, they shattered morale. Then came the mistake that changed Central Asia forever. The Khwarezmian Empire controlled major trade routes to the west. Genghis initially sought trade. He sent merchants. They were executed. He sent diplomats. One was killed. The others humiliated. If there was ever a historical example of, you picked the wrong one, this was it. What followed was a campaign of staggering precision. Mongol forces crossed deserts thought impassable, split into coordinated columns, and struck major cities in rapid succession. Urban centers fell. Resistance was crushed. The Shah fled across his collapsing empire, trying to outrun an army that treated geography like a minor inconvenience. Within a few years, a powerful state ceased to function. By the 1220s, the Mongol Empire stretched from the Pacific Ocean across Central Asia and toward Eastern Europe. It would become the largest contiguous land empire in history. No engines, no modern logistics, just discipline, intelligence networks, mobility, and ruthless efficiency. The conquests were brutal. Entire cities were destroyed. The death toll was enormous. But here's the paradox. Under Mongol rule, trade routes across Eurasia became more secure. The Silk Road flourished. Merchants traveled vast distances under imperial protection. Religious tolerance was largely practiced. Administrators were often chosen for competence over noble birth. Genghis Khan didn't just conquer land, he rewired power. In 1227, during a campaign against the Western Xia, he died. The cause remains debated. His burial site remains unknown, fitting for a man who reshaped continents and then vanished without a marked grave. But his empire didn't collapse. It expanded. Under successors like Kublai Khan, Mongol rule extended deeper into China and beyond, leaving lasting effects on Russia, the Middle East, and global trade networks. So who was Genghis Khan? A ruthless destroyer? A military genius? A unifier forged by hardship? All of the above. What cannot be denied is this. A starving, abandoned boy from the steppe built an empire that forced history itself to adjust. The world tried to discard Temüjin. Instead, it had to remember Genghis Khan. Because once he started riding outward, the horizon stopped being a limit and became a destination.